Hello again. Watching this makes you want to play this game, plat this game and Monster Hunter. Yeah, you should play some Monster Hunter. Or just play this. This is great. It's a good game. I'm doing your 4th run. Yeah, we'll see how we go. I've got... let's see. I think 3 characters that are in a position to do it. Other ones are like mid-playthrough or like halfway through stuff. But certainly the first character I ever beat the game with, I left at the end of the playthrough, so I could do stuff. I could do that. And then my platinum character is at the end of New Game Plus 2, I think. I don't think I started anything else. Oh, good start. As you mean to go on. Uh-huh. I'm getting too aggressive, I think that's it. Getting slightly too greedy. Yeah, I rolled way too early on that. That was my fault, even though the hitbox on that is still wild, but I can accept that one. I do like the way you kind of like square up against one another. Yeah, like the way he kind of like paces side to side, like looking for an opening. It's good. Real good animation on this. Ah, shit. I was still stuck in the heal animation. Man, remember when Lords of the Fallen let you roll out of heal animations? You lost the heal, but that was still busted. They're making that new game now. It's like Spark or something. It's like a robot-y kind of sci-fi Souls-alike, sounds like. Sounds cool. Lords of the Fallen was interesting in some ways, and then didn't have quite the feel of a good Souls game, but you know, there's room to improve there. The Surge, that's it, yeah. They were talking about it on the latest Waypoint podcast from Monday, and it sounds interesting at least. It's come up a few times in the past. Yeah, Whoa. I'm just wasting too many Estus. And it kind of doesn't matter, because I should just not get hit in the later stage anyway, but I feel like you're going to take more sort of bypasser damage in the later part of the fight, but just purely because there's a lot more like stuff that flails. Just mid-air swing. There's a lot of stuff that flails around in this part of the fight, so you're more likely to oh man, see, stuff like that, like, I feel hard done by there. That's the stab where the cape hits you. I probably would do there as well, if you were... I don't know about that one hitting me, to be honest. I feel a little hard done by. Ow! Jesus. Took a big old arbalest there. definitely should not have taken that swing, but we got away with it. I keep forgetting I can stagger him out of that. And I should just stagger him out of that. Yeah, see, that really isn't actually, like, dangerous per se. This lightning is, though. Also, I think I'm on like the edge of a cliff and I can't go up it, so that's kind of awkward. Oh, lightning. Ah man, I shouldn't have got hit by that. Ouch. Okay. Are you gonna get to class? Alright, no worries XT. Thanks for coming by. Sorry you didn't get to sorry you didn't get to see the climax, but it's good fun having you here. Hope class all goes okay. Shwazam. I know Marta's left as well. He sent me a message saying he'd arrived in Liverpool and had to, you know, Twitch of course, banned in Liverpool. No, he's doing stuff. Hooyah! Stab this dude in the butt. Yeah, there's a weird like level of unpredictability from the incline of the surface, although I will say that they've done a good job of giving him a moveset that doesn't miss too often because of the angles. Oh Jesus. That's what happens when you don't get away in time. That attack is still dangerous. First stage Gale, still a threat. If stamina is gracious or not, it's not too bad. It's not like Bloodborne. Like Bloodborne, like stamina doesn't really matter. Like you really, unless you're using a super heavy weapon, you don't really need. But like you see, like rolling's not too bad. And like I have a heavy weapon and it regenerates pretty quickly still. Sorry, I have heavy armor, but I also have like a lot of the stat that lets me wear heavy armor. So you know, I guess that balances out. Like I'm still at a lower equip rate than where you start to get heavier. Or when you, well, I'm not the lowest one, but I'm at like the tier where you don't get like super heavy. Once you get above 70% of your equip load, you start to get real slow and clunky. But the stamina is fairly generous in this game. With the weapon I'm using, like, you do want a lot of points in stamina in this game, I think more so than in health. whereas Bloodborne was kind of the opposite. Bloodborne's just about having health. You really don't need much stamina at all, unless you're using the very big weapons. What about stamina when you evade block? Yeah, so as you see, like, it's pretty quick. Like, if I evade a bunch and then hold the block down, it comes back really slowly. But if I let go, it comes back quite quickly. So block stuff can get, like, some weapons will go through really quickly, and like in PvP, so like I have an item, I have a ring on, which I should probably take off actually because it's not helping me here. But I have a ring on which means that I reduce stamina by more when enemies block my attacks. So I can break people's guard really easily, because if they block me, I take off way more stamina than average. And if you get your guard broken, then you can get like riposted, like critical attack, basically. It's not actually a riposte, they call it something else, I don't remember. They might just call it a critical attack in this game. I forget. But most of the time, like, you can block most of their like regular enemies, you can get by guarding fairly well. You do have to stamina manage a lot, but it's not super punishing about it. But I would say you do want to invest in stamina. I think almost every player would invest in stamina regardless of what build you're doing. Like, it's like the most useful stat, which is true of Dark Souls 1 as well, but not of Bloodborne, not of Dark Souls 2 so much. Dark Souls 2 is weird because Dark Souls 2 has like a mechanic where the certain stats affects the amount of invincibility frames you get when you roll. So by default, you have almost no invincibility when you roll, as opposed to the first and third Dark Souls where you have quite a lot. And obviously that does hurt. Jeez, taking all this damage. Anyway, that's my vague attempt at explaining it while in a fight. Hopefully it helped a little bit. Dark Souls 2 is weird, like, in a lot of ways. It's neat that it's so weird, but it is very weird. They made a lot of interesting decisions when they made it, which is why it's so divisive. Yeah, see, there's that third hit, so that seems to just be like he'll do that sometimes. It's a real cool franchise, though, especially if you like Monster Hunter. Like, there's a lot of similarity in terms of like measuring out your attacks, spacing, and like weighing out your animation times and priority and stuff like that. There's definitely some crossover there. I mean, I got into this series really, like, I do actually like a lot of the story stuff, but I got into it because I liked the way it felt fighting people. Even just like in the early areas of the first Dark Souls, I just really liked the way the combat felt. Okay, so if you don't dodge at all, that thing does actually hurt you, which is good to know. So I can't just be completely willy-nilly about it. Yeah, being on these hills is actually kind of awkward. Like, it's fun, but it's quite difficult to tell what's going on sometimes. Ow. There's also lightning below me, apparently. Lightning, lightning, lightning. Ow. Just standing in midair. See ya. Soul of Slave Knight Gale. Blood of the Dark Soul. Let me have a drink before I read this. Soul of Slave Knight Gale, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. The red-hooded, wandering slave knight Gale sought the blood of the dark soul as pigment for the painted world. But Gale knew he was no champion, and that the dark soul would likely ruin him, and that he had little hope of a safe return. Blood of the dark soul that seeped from the hole within slave knight Gale, used as pigment by his lady in Ariandel to depict a painted world. Oh, and they call it Ariandel as well. Wow, interesting. Not Ariamis. When Gale came upon the Pygmy Lords, alright, he discovered that their blood had long ago dried, and so consumed the dark soul. So he wanted their blood, but because their blood had dried up, because they'd just been in this weird ashen world, he took the dark soul on, which gave him that big old hole in the chest, and... Well then, that was a good fight. Surprised seeing how your gameplay reminded me of when I played Monster Hunter. Yeah, you do maybe need to dedicate time to it, but I will say, like, I got into it more quickly than I was anticipating. So, like, I played a bunch of it, and then I kind of got stuck on a boss, and I was like, I'll just leave it. And then what happened is I ended up watching a bunch of other people play the first Dark Souls while I was doing, like while I was working or while I was cooking and stuff. And that's how I originally got into it. And then I went back to it and really enjoyed it. You need to get used to the camera. I'm getting used to it, but I can't imagine getting used to it the same way while playing. Yeah, I was saying this earlier, but it feels like, and this fight's a good example of it, you kind of need to get a hang of knowing where your being able to tell where your character is even when you can't see them, and also being able to know where the enemy is by listening to them and by knowing their attack patterns, because sometimes they'll go off screen and you have to... It's actually not so bad in this fight, but in some fights the enemy will go off screen, and I guess in this fight he gets obscured by stuff, so... Let's have a little look. So there's another guy wearing a crown. So these, presumably these are the pygmies, right? So the painted world, they kind of told us at the start, Gwyn created the painted world for the pygmies who were looking after the dark soul. And it seems like he's come down here and found that these guys are all just like a trash heap at this point. And they're all like, there's nothing left of them. And so he's killed them all and consumed the dark soul for himself, I guess. Let's have a little look around before we go any further. So I think he was over this hill. I'm not quite sure. You can certainly say he was over the hill. Some cool stuff there. But yeah, it does take. I will say, like, if you play the first Dark Souls, there's a couple of boss fights in that where the camera's kind of wonky. But for the most part, it's pretty good. And in fact, actually, this game, for most of the game, is pretty good about putting you in bigger rooms. It's only when they put you in tight spaces where it becomes a problem. But Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls has quite a slow early burn. So like the first kind of 5 to 10, depending on how quickly you play it, the first kind of 5 to 10 hours are pretty approachable, I think. More so than you might imagine. For sure. Like, it does kind of ease you in. The only reason it doesn't is if you end up like going down one of the wrong paths, but as long as like you're prepared to like explore around and talk to people and find out where you're supposed to be going first, you won't be in too bad of a spot. Doesn't seem like there's too much else here. I feel like maybe there should be something else here, but I wonder. I mean, the last DLC did end pretty much on a low key note, and what are you going to do here? What would you do here? I wonder. You know, you come down into the base of the world, and it's not Ash Lake, but it's kind of a new Ash Lake in a way, and then you just like trounce this old dude, and that's all that's left. Like, where do you go from there? What cutscene do you have at that point? Short of like the Firekeeper saying something, I guess. Alright, let's go and explore around. There's a few things we definitely didn't find. I want to go back through some of the other areas. I presume that's the final boss. I actually don't know, but that's kind of the implication I got from the way people were talking about it. And also just from, I mean, tonally it would fit. Doesn't seem like there's anything else over here. Well, we'll go and have a wander around. I guess I could go back up to the top where the woman was. Or can I? Or is this technically like a separate area? I don't actually know. Let's go to Firelink Shrine and see if the Firekeeper has something to say. I don't think she will, because it would be weird for them to override her end of game dialogue. But also we can have a look at the stuff we can create with Gale's Soul, which will give us a bit more lore. And who doesn't love a bit of lore? Tasty bit of lore.
Ashen one, thou then called I am a thousand. Ashen kill I.
Okay, now this is all just
Mayst thou?
That's just all end game stuff. Nothing too fancy there. We'll come to the mystical second chair. Okay, let's have a look. See what we got. See what we've got. Gale's Greatsword. Greatsword of Slave Knight Gale, the only weapon that he kept with him from beginning to end. Originally an executioner's sword made for decapitation, this blade is heavily chipped and stained with the blood of countless battles. Skill, Blade of Peril. A precarious technique unique to undead Gale. Leap in any direction, slamming the greatsword to the ground, then follow with normal attack for a large spinning slash, or strong attack to backstep and jump forward in an overhead slam. It's pretty cool. Is it just physical? Yeah, okay. That's cool. I presume there is something else wrong. Oh, here we go. Repeating crossbow. This crossbow, customized for repeat firing to face mobs alone, it's a weird way of phrasing it, was wielded by Slave Knight Gale. Used in the battles of an endless journey, this crossbow is covered with twists and dinks, rusted with blood and made extremely brittle from overuse. Skill, Repeat Fire. Assume stance to activate repeat firing mechanism and repeat fire with normal and strong attacks. Okay. I presume there's just 2. I guess I'll just check, because I know some of them have 3. But it doesn't seem that way. No. Okay. Whee! Right now, I believe there is extra dialogue. This is one of the few things I did here. Is that there's extra dialogue. Oh wow, this is actually 2 areas. That's cool. Is that there's extra stuff here. Because, I mean, you would go and try this anyway, I feel like. This is, the person who's talking about Uncle Gale and the fact that Uncle Gale has gone to look for the Dark Soul. This is the person who at the end of the last DLC tells you Uncle Gale has gone to look for the Dark Soul to help him complete the painting that she is doing. She's painting like a new painted world. Oh fuck, it's on fire. This didn't happen before. You were supposed to set the world on fire, but this was not actively on fire. This room is on fire, but now it seems the fire has spread. I wonder what happens if you do this, if you do that DLC first. That'd be interesting. I wonder if you can do that. Maybe you can't do that DLC until you've done this one. I wonder. I do wonder. Or at least until you've spoken to Gale in the real world, because you speak to him before the first DLC. It would be weird otherwise. You're oh, she wants the blood. There you go. Sure.
My thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee.
Okay. They call me the Beefy Boy.
My thanks. I will paint a world of that name. 'Twill be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. And one day, it will make someone a goodly home.
The painted world of the Beefy Boy. That's his name. It's literally his name. Twist, his name was Ariamis all along. Bum bum bum!
I wonder when Uncle Gale intends his return. I hope the new painting will be to him a gentle home.
Oh man.
My thanks, I will of a court one day.
Man. This also reminds me of Bloodborne. It reminds me of the Lady Maria window, just a bit smaller. She doesn't seem concerned. Her hair is going to catch fire. This is a bad idea. Look, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So this world was in the painting. I wonder who had the painting. Because Gale had it originally, but I don't know. I don't know. I want to go to... I want to go to Felinora's Rest maybe first and see if she's actually doing anything or if she's just done. I want to know what happened there. That was weird. That whole thing was kind of weird. Like, I wonder if that was just if it was just an illusion or if we actually caused some horrible chain reaction that killed Felionora. That would be bad. I feel bad about that. Come back out here. Oh man. Oh, the sun's gone away. Oh, that's kind of cool. Darkness reigns supreme. Can you see the... You can't see the dark sign here, can you? Interesting. That is interesting. What if I go to... what if I go to the one before this? And can I still see the area? I wonder how that works. I wonder if like the room's just like closed off, or if there's, if you could just go back into it and it just teleports you again, maybe. Interesting. Or whether it's different. Maybe it's different. We've also got that puzzle. There was a door we found that said what was the phrase? It was like show your humanity. Which, I tried using the dark sign, which isn't specifically humanity, it's kind of like, this is a sign of being undead, but I thought it was worth a look. Additionally, there was... Where did we come into this place? That's what I want to know. Because... there was also the sort of statue of Lord Gwyn and the Pygmy. Which I think might be over there, maybe? No. Anyway, I need to find out where that was, because there's an item there that we didn't get that I would quite like. So I need to... yeah, okay, so she's just not here. Can we get up on there? I'd quite like to get up on there. No? No joy? Ah. I wanted to like lie down on top of it. This is cool though. This is a cool cool area, lovely view. Let's go explore, I guess. See what we can find. I'll probably go down to that puzzle and see if I can solve that. I should really spend my souls, I guess. Let's do that first, because I'll only lose them otherwise while I'm exploring. Does your humanity have to be from you? Yeah, I don't know. It's I'm not quite sure what they mean by it. It could be an item you got from a battle. I'm interested to try it out. Like I've heard a few people say like they were like completely stumped by it, but I'm interested to try and figure it out. At least for a little while, and we'll see. I want to see if I had any souls. Yeah, I did wonder about that, except I just gave it to that woman, so I don't think... I don't know. If it was that, then I no longer have it. But, I feel like it probably wouldn't be that, because I don't think it would be something they would take away from you, but that does seem like a plausible idea. That it could be the blood of the Dark Soul. Actually, that's still not going to be enough. I don't know why I did that. Well, I can get up to 40 on that. Look at that. You can use items for different people. Yeah, but that's the thing, is like I'm not sure if they would. I'm not sure if they would give you an item that would work on one thing but not another, or that would work on two separate things consumably. They might do. They might make you choose, but they don't. This game does have different endings, but it doesn't too often ask you to. I suppose a couple of times it asks you to give an item to one person or another. It's possible. It's possible. But yeah, we gave it to the lady in the painting, which I think is probably what it was for. And given that it was, and it wasn't like actually the Dark Soul, it was just the blood, which is she basically paints a world in blood that people then live in. It's a weird thing. It's a whole deal. It's here, I think. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff around. Also, the thing that they do, one of the things they kept in this game, the first Dark Souls, when you beat the final boss, it just New Game Pluses you straight away. Which is, I think, in the context of that game, probably does make sense. Because of the way that game ends. Like, it would be very difficult to say, like, hey, you're back in the world, without just rewinding time. But I do wonder. I do wonder. Right, so I think it's here. It is here. To show your humanity. Now, maybe I should copy these guys, but I would need the full armor set for that, if that's what I was going to do. And I don't necessarily know that that would be the solution, but it's a possibility, I guess. Let's have a look and see what we've got. I mean, this is undead. Undead's not specifically human. Let's have a look. I'm seeing if I can find anything that specifically refers to humanity, but I don't... See, humanity is an item in the first Dark Souls, but it doesn't exist in this game, at least as far as I know. Bum 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 bum. Church of Philionora. Poop. Nothing more human than poop. Nope. Undead Settlement, Poison, Farron Keep, Blood of Carthus, Skull. I doubt it's the skull. It's not a skull of a person, I don't think. Makes a cool noise though. Allfather Lloyd, Tool of Judgment, Money, maybe? I guess I could see that. Just because it's... No. Only reason I thought it could be that is there is a there's a line in the first Dark Souls where they talk about the only reason you would hold on money, the only reason you would keep like original style money is if you intended to return to the human world, or intend to return to the world outside Lothric. Bone fragment, but it's again it's undead, not necessarily. Like I might try that, but it's only going to take us back to the bonfire. So. Dragon Head doesn't seem like the thing. Dark Sign I tried and that didn't seem to work. Tongue. Love a tongue. Dried finger. I'll try the homeward bone, I guess, but I don't. Again, I don't think it probably doesn't seem like it would be the thing. Just because the fact that they make you choose something seems like it would be a weird. It'd be a weird way to. That's why I almost feel like it might not be an item because it's something, as you say, like maybe it would be weird if it's something you could miss. Which is why I'm sort of leaning towards stuff like the Dark Sign, which like the Dark Sign you can't miss, you have it when you start the game. I wonder if I need to get naked and put a ring on. Putting rings on has certainly been a way of doing it in the past. And here's the other thing: is like there's different statues in here. Oh my god! I didn't even see you the first time. It's a fucking serpent. It's one of the primordial serpents. Wow, okay. Maybe I need to import my save from Dark Souls 1. That would be great. Is like how do you show your humanity? You need to import your save from Dark Souls 1 and use the small doll, maybe? No, you don't use the small doll. Can you leave your dark sign? That would be great. Or your dark sigils rather. Should leave them on the floor. Probably not a weapon, right? So it could be one of the rings. That's quite possible. some princess. I wonder if it's like a combination of 4 rings. You have to have a specific 4 rings on. Ring of Favour. Oh wow, it's interesting. It puts all these +3s at the... Oh, it doesn't put them all, does it? I must have just missed some of these as well. The other items you got suggested context. Yes, yeah, you're right. Magic damage, fire damage. Wait, Royal Palace Guards. See, I wonder if maybe you need all the stone plates or something. It's possible. It's possible. Or all the bite rings. That also seems possible, but probably not. Put all the... But again, these aren't specifically humans necessarily. I might try those out if nothing else stands out. I might try putting like all the 4 rings on. Witch of Izalith. Taught humans the art of pyromancy. There we go. Let's have a look at other stuff before I do that. The rings of the 4 Knights of Gwyn. So that's the first time I've seen the word human. And in fact the only time. Way of Whites, or Technique of Carthus. Silver Ring of the Leaping Feline. Which, see, this is the thing I was thinking of, is this one, the retain human appearance while hollow. I mean, to me that seems plausible. The only thing with that is a lot of people wear that all the time anyway. So it doesn't seem like it would necessarily, like, it almost seems too easy. There's the Beefy Boy. Oh god, that's maybe too close. There he is. There's our noble hero. Barry Beef, the Beefy Boy. Trying to think what else we haven't tried. Wait, what was the... Oh, it was the Pyromancer ring, wasn't it? Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Like to party. You see, the alternative would be that we need, like, a load of equipment. Which is possible. That they would ask you to, like, collect all the equipment. Man, I kind of wish it was just rubbish. I put some rubbish down. Because it never has any use in the series. It would be so cool if it did. Level 10 knight to level 1 plug. Yeah, it's like one of those adverts back in... Look, I'm totally naked. What's the most human... Where's Hay? Hey! See, they're all doing that pose with that spear, but I don't know, that doesn't necessarily feel right. I do have that spear. I picked it up during the DLC, so it's possible. Yeah, see? Yeah. Where's the It's not the same knee, is it? That's not going to work. Do I have one that is the same knee? Is there a different I mean, that's kind of similar, but it's not the same. All right, let's try the rings out, I guess. That might be that's a possibility. Lost my spell. Never mind. Not looking quite as well now. Look at this. Ah. Kind of grody. Slave Knight Hood. I was going to try the other rings. I don't have all of these rings, unfortunately, so I can't actually try that out. Okay, that doesn't work either. I didn't think that would be the solution. That feels too obvious, or like it feels like it wouldn't actually be like an appropriate thing to do. Unfortunately, I have lost my spell, but that's fine. I should put the loincloth on. Makes him more naked. You want to get real naked. Oh, there are actually different loincloths. This is the new one. Oh, baby. Look at that. Where's the, Oh, yeah. I'll show my humanity. Nope. So I do wonder if these guys are meant to be like a hint. But again, like, we don't have that pose. Like, I could theoretically get that armor and that weapon. But even so, I don't have that pose. His head's on the floor. I don't think I can do anything with it. Nope, nothing doing there. How about that? Oh man, it's got a sexy back as well. Look at that. Oof. Nope, no, it's still not what we're after. Baffling. Okay. I'm gonna leave that for now, and I'm gonna go to a different puzzle, which I still need to solve. That's the thing, is that normally if it's an item it will tell you what the item is, but that isn't always the case. Like, they don't tell you that you need the plain doll, or the doll in this game to get into... actually, no, I think maybe they do explicitly tell you that in this game, but they don't tell you... there are times when you are not told exactly what you need to get into an area. It's true in the first game in particular. Did we actually ever go down there? Yeah, we did go down there. This is where we came up. We went into the... this path went into the building we were in. Into the mines we were in. Huh. Interesting. So in here, there is a statue of Gawain. And I need to get... This is a good outfit. It's a sweet outfit. I actually probably should kill this guy first. Switch out my equipment. Let's get back to beef. Beef 1.0. Where's the... There they are. There he is. Our Beefy Boy, back in business. So there was an item here which I grabbed. It's not explicitly that pose either. I guess that's maybe the closest, but it's not. It's not quite the same. But I don't think it would just be like use a pose in this weird hidden wall. Like, I think these guys were here so you could pick up items off them. Not for any other reason, really. Because I don't think it would be for any other reason. That doesn't actually make a ton of sense. As for up here though, so this is where our item is. So we need to get up here. So I need to find a way up a floor. Oh, shit. There's literally a... I wonder if that was always there and I just missed it. That's possible. Oh man, there's a hole in the wall there. Oh shit, it's a shortcut. Huh. Well, that's cool. But also there is totally a thing here. I want to say it was this side. It was not that side. This was the other side. There we go. Alright. Puzzle solved. Was not as difficult a puzzle as I thought. It was also not as exciting an item as I'd hoped. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Also, I still haven't joined the Covenant. I wonder how you do that. Huh. I wonder how you do that. Maybe that's how you... maybe that's what you get for showing your humanity. Ow. He's not messing around, this dude. Oh man, I can't believe you don't juggle him when you kill him. Oh, there's the leggings though. So we're on our way to getting those items. This is just where you go down to get in there. Doesn't seem like there's too much there. We might have to go back to the starting area and start messing around there. Because there is some more stuff to do there, I think, in the early sections. There's also some stuff that we didn't actually see. I like that this chair's still here. Pretty cool. It's a good room. Yeah. Swagoo. Okay. Onwards we go. There's a bonfire around here. We'll just grab that and then I'll go back to the starting area and have a look around there. Because there's probably still stuff to do there. Man. All these archways. They're so tempting. Always so tempting. I didn't finish doing stuff at the Mausoleum Lookout either. Let's go back to the start first. I think that's probably smart. We can see if that woman's still there. We'll see if Bruce Dickinson's still around. We'll see if... I feel like I missed one of those as well. Someone said there were 3 of those that talked to you. And I think I only spoke to 2 of them. So there might be a 3rd one that I didn't find. Also, there was the big dude in the... he shows up in 2 areas, and he's kind of the same guy that you meet early on. Oh my god, she's dead! Who's whining? I hear it. Oh, fuck. Hi. That's very cool. Let's have a look at the things that have dreadfully run their course accrue at the great dreg heap. This old woman was once the wet nurse of royalty. Oh wow, okay. The princes, maybe? Let's take the plunge. I wonder if that guy's going to try and fight us, or he's just like mourning. Also, I wonder if everyone shows up still. Yeah, okay, they do. I wasn't sure if they would or not. Wet nurse. It's a hot Bloodborne reference. Love a wet nurse. Ow. Okay, buddy. Okay, that animation did not work at all. Good job. 10 out of 10. Good video game. Ooh, some more armor. Nice. They're not. Bloodborne and Dark Souls aren't actually connected, but there are some references between them. Like, other than being made by the same team. Like, I don't think there's actually any... There's no in-universe connection. But there are references. There's kind of like winks and nods sometimes, more than anything. Man, I feel like I should be able to get down there somehow. Come on. But no, a wet nurse is just a term for someone who looks after a young child. Like, I think specifically a wet nurse also breastfeeds the child, I'm not sure, but I think that's why they're called that, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's someone who looks after. It's like normally like someone who looks after a young child. But there is like one of the final fights in Bloodborne is against someone called Murgo's wet nurse. Murgo being like an important baby in Bloodborne lore. Because Bloodborne's weird. I mean, hey, like a lot of Souls is weird as well, I guess. See, there's got to be stuff around here that I missed. Like, this place is a trash heap. I know there was an item there. I did grab that. Someone said there was a mimic as well. I don't know if they were joshing. But I've not even seen a chest, let alone a mimic, so... This was a little less intimidating than when I first came through. But also I hadn't played Dark Souls in a while when I first came through here, so I guess that probably didn't help. I want to kill you before you do your weird demon dog thing. Ow. Stamina. Okay. Let's have a look around, see what we got in this weird sideways church. Hey, buddy. Huh. So I dropped down there was an item there. That angel is still whining. And that was, I'm pretty sure that was not there when we started the DLC. Like, fairly sure that wasn't there when we started the DLC. Which would make sense. They always add a little bit more as you go. This is just kind of meandering at this point though, so... I think our core adventure has kind of come to a close, but... There's always stuff to find. So it's like walls to glitch up. Oh man. You'd almost get up that. I feel like if you like ran at just the right angle, you could maybe jump up on top of that. That would be good. I'd love to get up on top of this. Oh wow, you can really get some height on that. That's quite good. That looks really stupid. I'm not actually sure it's beneficial though. As fun as it is. Also, it's unlikely that they would, even though they did kind of put in a way to do that in the very early on in this game, I don't think they would do it again. So here's this angel. Oh, you can literally see where there's like, when it comes in, there's a flash of light down there. I presume I won't get hit here. Doesn't seem like it. So this. I don't know if you can see it, but in the left leg of this dude, there is like a thing down there by the wall. That is the thing he's now pointing at. That's basically what's controlling the angel. So I need to get rid of that, because at the time I didn't get rid of it because I didn't know that was responsible for the angel. I thought it was just a innocent bystander, so I left it be, which is always a mistake. Always kill always kill everything. Man, my voice is getting... I mean, I streamed this for well, like 5 hours yesterday, and then again today, so... You know. Yeah, fuck you. Hi, Brom, my friend. Two-handed weapons. Too good. Can't be stopped. They do feel better than they did. I didn't actually really use them at launch, but from watching people use them, man, it does seem like they really did a lot of fixing. Oh man, I didn't go up here. Why didn't I go up here? Oh, it's because it didn't exist. Also, I should deal with this guy first and then come back round. Whoa, 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 whoa. See ya. And there we have it. Angel done. And I don't think these guys come back, so that's good. And so this fell down as we were running across, so I didn't actually think to go across it because it wasn't there the first time. But it's there now. And I'll be damned if I'm not going to run across it and see what's on the other side. It's kind of lit up as well. These weird eviscerated statues. Oh! Fuck, there's like a guy here. Wow. Okay. Hey, buddy.
Oh, look at you. You've got your head screwed on correct. Fantastic. To meet a kindred spirit on this god's forsaken crag. Call me Lab. I can't remember my real name.
Why would you go with that if that's all you... If you could pick anything.
I have a feeling we're going to make a fabulous team. Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
I hate to break it to you, Lap, but I've finished the DLC, mate.
Oh, in all honesty, there's
well, pretty much.
something I should tell you. I'm hollow. Yes. I try to play it off, but I haven't a clue about my past.
You haven't gone completely mad, though, so...
Or what I lived for. Not even my own blessed name. That's why I've come here, searching for the Purging Monument. Said to be in the
The
Ring
Purging
City,
Monument?
where the pygmies who found the Dark Soul at the Dawn of Fire reside. All I can say is, those little stones aren't doing much to help me remember anymore.
Oh, the Purging Stones aren't helping him remember, so he needs the Purging Monument.
Well, that's the long and short of it. So if I completely forget who you are, don't be wroth with me. Come on. What else can I say? I'm bloody hollow, for heaven's sake.
I wonder if he'll show up elsewhere then.
Well, come.
Good laughter. Always good laughter in Dark Souls. Well, what do you know? We found an NPC. Oh, there's like a whole area here as well. Look at this. I don't think there's going to be too much more, but... Demon Dog! Ah, we're here. Oh, interesting. So this lets you get above that dude. Is he going to try and come up to me? Hopefully not, because I want to jump on his head. Yay! That is very satisfying, I will say that much. Okay. Well, there you go, we found something new already. Can you go down there? Shit, I should have tried that. Yeah, that just seems like a dead end. Okay. I wonder if that angel is the same one, or if there's a new one that appears here. Because if this one comes back here, then I need to find a way to get rid of her. I have a feeling it is a different one, but I'm not... I guess I'm not 100% certain. It seems like it would be weird if it wasn't, because it would trivialise this area if you'd already killed it. Huh. Maybe it was that one. Man, maybe I made this area way harder on me than I needed to. Damn. This area could have been a lot easier. If I didn't have an angel shooting at me the whole time. Oh, there is an item here. Interesting. Damn it. Ah, there's the Desert Pyromancer hat. Wondered if it'd be around. Oh, hello. Secrets! That's a long fall. Oh, yeah, we're okay. Giant door shield. There's a dude there. I can see him. But shield. Probably be at the bottom, right? Unusually shaped great shields resembling great doors. Heirlooms of the knight who is known as the protector of the meek, yet failed to protect anyone. Lockout. Shut the great doors tightly for stalwart's defense, and use normal attack to transition into shield bash, or strong attack for a heave that holds shields to block nearly all damage. Interesting. That's a cool idea. You can actually like play like as a full-on tank. Maybe for some interesting like co-op PvP builds where one person's a tank and one person's like the DPS. I guess you could just run around here. I just didn't see it because I was being shot at by an angel. I couldn't do much about it at the time. It was quite intimidating. Certainly a lot easier to explore once you're not constantly under attack. Oh shit! I'm out of tea again, man. Well, it's already 6 o'clock, 20 past 6, so I'll probably wrap up shortly anyway. Didn't solve that humanity mystery. I'll probably try and solve it on my own time, I guess. But yeah, maybe I'll just try and solve it on my own time, and if I work it out, I'll do like an addendum video or something. But yeah, I don't know if I'm still puzzling over it in my head, but I can't think of a good solution for that thing at the moment. Yeah, so it does seem like these angels don't come back. Can't actually do anything with this though. But you can explore it. It's amazing how much more you can see when you're not under fire. Like I went out here, there was a ring around this corner. This was yesterday. Grabbed the ring. Not too much else going on here. All seems pretty straightforward. Not too worried about these dudes. Not too worried about all these dudes. So you can see there is a path up there, and I guess like theoretically, having seen that, you would want to explore it further. Ooh, what's over here? Nothing? No secrets? Boo. Okay, you can't easily get there, it seems. I imagine all this ground is like super cushiony. Oh, hey! Look at his. It's our new bud. He's moved downstairs.
Oh, look at you. You found the treasure. dashing. Just dashing. You'll make good use of it, I'm sure. Now, this is a little toast from me to you.
Oh wow, some sea brow. Nice.
Not much to speak of, but bottoms up to the greatest warrior there is. This really is a dreck heap at the world's end. Mangled remnants from every age and every land. It actually sort of lends credence to the old rumours that the ringed city rests below it all.
Got news for you, bud. It kind of does.
This really is a... It actually...
I wonder what the... I imagine if you find him before doing stuff in this area that you would... Oh, maybe he's I bet he's talking about this item here. There's an item there that seems kind of out of reach. I bet he's like, ooh, I'd love to get that item. I wonder how you do it. Yeah, well, you just go over here, mate. Easy as pie. God damn it. He actually managed to knock me out of my animation. Oh wow, I didn't even realise I'd backstabbed in there. They're real rude dudes. They're very rude dudes. Difficult to deal with. We'll grab our souls. There's like 60,000. Worth doing. Almost 70,000, crikey. Now there's a few ways to go on here, but underneath seems like the actual preferable way, I guess. I did go in and get the item in there. I guess there's no angel shooting over this anymore. It is still a poison swamp, but it's less intimidating when there's not a bunch of dudes. Again, less intimidating when there's not an angel shooting at you. Oh man, there's an item there. I think I need to get up there and go around to get to it. Probably. Because I don't think you can get to it from here. I think I'd have to go... So let's go around and make that our next port of call, I guess. Doesn't seem like there's too much else going on down this end, unless there's anything behind here. We can get poisoned, it's not too big a deal. Seems like there's a ledge there, but I don't know if it's anything worth worrying about or not. This item here was like a Titanite chunk that I found it and I wasn't sure about what it was. Is this dude going to come up, or is he designed to drop down? We've already explored this. I feel like even with the angel here, we explored the downstairs area pretty thoroughly, so I'm not too worried about that. Now, I remember I bought all those blooming purple moss clumps because the boss of this part of the area was dealing toxic damage. We went there, we got the item, there was a sword, it was cool. There's a dude here. Ah, that's how you get across there. Noted. This doesn't seem to do anything. I think it's the guy down below making that noise. Now there's a thing here. Can you get around? There's like a hole. Oh shit, I forgot about you. Should be careful actually, he's got bleed and poison. I wonder if the NPC comes back. Or if it's just if the thralls come back or if none of them come back. Oh, the thralls are still there even without her. But they don't aggro, which is weird. That is interesting. You fight an NPC, but the NPC has thralls with her, but it seems like they don't actually aggro if she's not alive. There's also an item here which we missed. There's the Desert Pyromancer hood. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. It's nice having kind of, like when you're first going through, you kind of want to push through it, but going back to it and like looking around, taking in the areas, you know, it's just a cool looking place. I love all this tree nonsense. I don't think there's anything on that branch that I want. It's quite hard to tell. Where is this coming from? Because it is very great tree-like, but it's obviously not quite the same thing. Let's see, that branch is over there, but I don't think... Like, it seems to be like, hey, you just need to kind of get above it. I don't know why I didn't grab that item. I think I was just worried. Oh, in fact, I do know why I didn't grab that item. It's because there was still an angel shooting at me, because I didn't know how to get rid of her. Divine Blessing. Well, I mean, that's not super useful, but it's a cool item to get nonetheless. Now, can I get back across is the question. Yeah, okay, I can just go up this way. So this goes round, and I think this goes, yeah, this goes round and down to where you get rid of an angel. Oh, that's where you get rid of the angel up there. Okay, so that was a different one. But you get rid of her from like underneath this area, basically. Okay, I do remember now. Nothing too much happening here, I don't think. I always wonder about these rings as well. Like these, they seem to mostly just show like where it's safe to land, but the good symbolism here as well, like the ring of the dark sign, and then like just falling into this massive ring here. Also, there's this thing here which it shows up as like a big circle. It's just a well, but it looks like an item or something. Well, it doesn't look like an item, but it looks like a special zone. I don't think there's going to be much else in this boss area. But it doesn't hurt to walk around, I guess. Again, impressive that it stays toasty. Just slightly burning forever. There are breakable walls in here. I think that's purely a boss mechanic. I don't think they're ones that you have to have the boss break to unlock items. Because the only time they do that in the main game is a time where it's a thing you can't turn, well, the thing you can't stop from attacking. Or you can stop it from attacking, but you can't like remove it from the game. Whereas like this, if you killed the boss, you wouldn't be able to get the item ever. You know, and I guess there are items like that, but not many of them, and not quite in that way. Oh man, you're on the clock. I don't actually remember where this comes out. Oh, this comes out. This just goes to the place where you hold the banner up and go to the Ring City, right? I don't think there's anything else happening here. Like, I guess I should run through this corridor. It's actually slightly awkward to do. The game doesn't like you doing this a lot of the time. But like, I would want to go this way so that I can see if they're hiding anything in the geometry, which is probably why they don't like me doing this with the camera. Hold the banner up. And we come down here. Anything doing here? Doesn't seem like it. No, no, that person is still there. That's... Huh. Huh. I wonder if you can deal with them somehow. Like, because theoretically I probably could have killed them, but it'd been quite difficult. Like, without cheesing them. It would have been kind of awkward. I kind of just want to see if they actually activate. Okay, so that's still a thing. Interesting. Interesting. So there's items around, but I don't know how you would get to... Well, I think that's the thing, is like to get to these items, realistically, you would have to... Oh, Jesus, I thought that was the last volley. Volley. Because you can get up to this dude, and that's all fine and good, but... I don't know if there's a good way to take him out once you do that. Oh wow, you can actually get up on top of this. That doesn't seem beneficial. That seems less safe than getting down low. And then we work our way around. Not too much else going on here, so we can climb back up, but once we get up there they will come up again. Like, so it doesn't actually solve the problem. Also, if you're not in arrow range, he makes a hammer dude. Who just does an attack, but he's still kind of terrifying. You're still here? That's good.
Many of us are behold this city. Fear not and let the...
Okay, so you're still saying the same stuff. You don't seem to have anything new to say. Is there a bonfire here? I want to say that there is. I want to say... Whoa, hello. There's enemies though. I don't know if this is actually easier. No, it is easier. It's easier than doing that gauntlet if I die. And hey, we're back here. As if by magic. And quite close to the end of the game. Weirdly. It does kind of loop back around on itself. In fact, there's the church. Holy crap, there's... Okay, wow, we really are. It is quite a tight area, isn't it? Huh. Makes you think. It's a much smaller area than I initially realised. I love this dude pushing you, but it's actually not that dangerous. Like, ostensibly it is dangerous because he pushes you off here and then you're dead. I'm going to try and take this dude out by some form of minor cheese, but it probably won't be that cheesy. Also, I don't have my spell anymore, my pyromancy anymore, which I've just realised. And that's a shame. Like, I could probably get in and get a hit on him, right? I guess I can just drop off the edge here. That's probably the safest thing to do. And then when he makes the guy here... Oh, he's dead. Oh god, I'm gonna be dead if I'm not careful. Oh, shit! I did kill him though. So if he doesn't respawn, then we should be good. If he does respawn, then I'll have to do that again. But I can do that again. Man, I can't believe we didn't make it off that ledge. Just saw the replay. Damn it. Damn it. So close. So close. But we did kill him. I reckon the one in the swamp might be harder because there's nowhere to run, and he also summons like archers and stuff. Ooh, a lightning gem, very nice. I wonder if that fully staggers you out of attacks, because sometimes pushes will do that. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, he's back. What a dick. I'm going to heal up as much as I can in between rounds, just because you know, hey, I could easily die, as we saw. Nice. If he drops any items, though, then we wouldn't have got them. Although we got the one that he kind of dropped for us, which is the Divine Blessing. Right, well, let's go get these other things now. Now there's not a bunch of mythical archers here. I went in there already, but I'll check it out again, I guess. I did try bashing a lot of this place up. It's kind of awkward to do when you're being chased, but doesn't seem like there's anything too much going on here. I don't think it wouldn't really lead to anywhere anyway. I feel like budding green blossom. I'd like some kind of cool item from one of these spots. An ember. Man, they're like, well, this is optional stuff that most people won't get, so we'll just put some random bits and bobs here. Which I guess I understand, but come on, put like a... I guess that's the thing, you can't do the Bloodborne thing. Like in Bloodborne you could put some like high power gemstones in there. You can't really do that in this game because it doesn't have an equivalent for that. It doesn't have like a rare upgrade material that's kind of specific enough that you can like do that with it, I guess. There's a back door on that place. Did we actually go No, we don't actually go to there. It's just like a weird tower thing. Huh. Huh. So I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but it's applicable. What the hell else would I put on? I don't know. I don't know what else I would put on or do or use to show my humanity. That's the thing, is it probably will just be one thing, but it could be like 5 things, and you have to do them all. It could be. It would probably be a bit harsh, but this area I grabbed all the items in, so I'm not actually too worried about killing the big dude in the middle, because it doesn't seem like it gives you very much. It seems like it respawns anyway. I feel like I cleared up most of the swamp area as well, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, I got to get this sweet herald. Oh my god, look at this thing. Man, I can wear it as well. It's better than what I had. Man, now who's a beefy boy? Wow. I actually wanted to see if I had the... I don't think I do, but... I got some of the stuff. I need to work out where it is on the... like where it fits in the list. But I don't know what I got from it. I got Ring Knight Gauntlet, so that comes after Silver Knight. So... like it would be here. Oh, we have got the leggings, yeah. But none of the other parts. It would be... where's the Silver Knight stuff? Do I even have... I must have Silver Knight armor, right? Somewhere? Somewhere? I might not have it. Anyway, it would be kind of here, so... the fact that it's not... huh. Show your humanity. That's the closest thing to, like, humanity in terms of item-wise. I don't think we can use any of these. I wonder if you have to have like 8 dark sigils or something. That seems unlikely, but it's possible. It's possible that that would be a... Miracle of Doris. Dragon Slayer Knights, Heavenly Daughter. These, the thing is, miracles aren't especially human. Like, they're too fancy. Also, I can't use any of them anyway. And again, it seems weird that they would restrict it to something that not everyone can do. Uh, gestures. Gestures is the other obvious thing, but I don't think it would be gestures. Also, I don't know what would be considered a human gesture. Wave at the door. Yell at the door. Welcome the door. That's what humans do. Yeah, I'm a human. Love being a human man. Oh yeah. Feels so good to be a human. Hurrah for dudes and ladies and all of humanity. Praise the sun. I mean, being a dick, that's a kind of a human thing to do. Man, I got so many bows. Look at this. I like the dual bow a lot. It's a good bow. Actually, the dual bow is kind of... It's not actually what they're doing, but it's not far off. Like, similarly, like, that's not too far off, but it's not... It's not actually what they do, because the hand's the wrong way round. Just looking for the word human to appear again. Human, 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 human. Inhuman. Axes are indented to fit the human body. No. Again, I feel like it wouldn't be a weapon or anything, because I don't think they would ask you to do something that you... Well, maybe they would. I was going to say I don't think they'd ask you to use something that... Only a mad hollow would choose to fight with this. I mean, humans and mad hollows aren't explicitly the same, but... Yeah, there's a difference between humans and hollows. Like, I don't necessarily think that's your option. This rancid blade is drenched in rotten waste. Wow. That's pretty human. It's somewhat of a loss. I guess I could use a purging stone. Like, no harm in that. I mean, we removed my hollowing temporarily, which would be fine. Now I'm like a regular Beefy Boy. I'll get hollow again very quickly, just because Because I'm a regular Beefy Boy. And as soon as I die, I will start hollowing again. I've still got the dark sigils. Ah, well. I'm going to go make dinner. I think we'll leave that for now as a mystery. I wouldn't want to solve it for all of you. Let's just say that. I'll puzzle over it. And maybe we'll come up with a solution. We shall see. I'm going to leave it at that, probably. I'll probably wander around a little bit more myself, but I don't think it's going to be that exciting to watch me wander around hitting walls. And I feel like we picked up basically every item that we saw. We ran back through pretty much every area a second time to see if anything had changed. And a couple of things had, and we picked up a few new things. We are the beefiest of Beefy Boys. This beefy birchy boy. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure to return once more. We may well play Dark Souls 3 again on stream, because I wouldn't mind another run. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, it was good fun. I'm glad we made it through that fight. They'll all be going up on YouTube if you haven't seen any of them. You may already be watching this on YouTube, I don't know. If you are, thanks. There'll be more videos coming at some point soon. Also, I'm going to keep streaming on Twitch here and there. Trying to do it a bit more again now. Now we're getting back into the summer. But, yeah. Catch you all later. Have a good time. Cheers!